The University of Texas at Austin School of Law is continuing a tradition tonight honoring Virgil C. Lott, the first black graduate of its school.
He has an award named after him, and the 9th biennial medal ceremony is happening right now. KXAN's Jayla Washington spoke with Lott's family about why this year's celebration feels different, though, as laws and policies continue to drastically change.
Okay.
All right. This is wonderful.
Virgil C. Lott's family walks the halls of UT Austin's law school
just to be here.
More than 70 years after he became the first black student to graduate from here.
Yes, it feels so.
Emotions thick.
Don't do it.
As the stage is set ahead of a ceremony that will bestow an award named after Lott to a recipient who honors who he was and what he stood for. This event happens every 2 years, but this ceremony feels different.
In the environment we're in today, a lot of people just really don't get it.
Lott graduated from UT Law in 1953 on the heels of Heman Sweat, who sued the university when he was initially denied admission because of his race. A pathway for Lott to be the first to graduate. Lott would go on to be known for civic leadership focused on making affordable housing more accessible and serving as the first black judge on an Austin bench.
The law students have to understand that the way to pave the road is through legislation.
In the 7 decades since Lott broke barriers, living through the crux of the civil rights movement, diversifying the legal realm. Today, lawyers and students alike must adjust to the elimination of diversity, equity, and inclusion policies in state-funded institutions.
There are people in society who felt like those policies went too far. We have no choice but to move forward and to go ahead and create a pathway for people behind us.
I'm hopeful.
I am too. I am because they're living in the same era that they lived in.
Jayla Washington, KXAN News.
And Judge Sam Lindsay is receiving the Virgil Lott Medal being awarded at tonight's ceremony. Lindsay, a UT Law alum, is described as a path-breaking jurist and community leader from the Dallas area. To give some depth here, diversity among lawyers spiked in the early 1900s. According to the New York City Bar Association, black lawyers were excluded from bar associations nationwide, which sparked the creation of the National Negro Bar Association. That was in 1912. So that paved the way for the National Bar Association in 1925, followed by numerous black associations from coast to coast. These associations were catalysts for the historic change made by attorneys who shaped the civil rights freedoms for Americans, also spearheading the pro bono movement, which provides professional services for free or at a lower cost. According to the Department of Justice, more than 50 agencies currently participate in pro bono programs.
And an office being impacted by Governor Abbott's DEI removal direction is the Office of Minority Affairs for the State Bar of Texas, which has its own diversity in the profession committee. Now, the bar's website says the committee is meant to look at the historical and current status of minorities in law professions and then make recommendations to the state's bar board over how the organization can help those minorities established in 1989, I should say. The committee also provides scholarships to students alongside networking events and seminars.